Over the past 2 weeks, students have heard rumors of police cracking down on bicyclists and skateboarders riding too fast on campus and even issuing tickets for doing so. According to the University Administrative Manual, UNR's speed limit for bikes and skateboards is 15 miles an hour. I talked to Todd Renwick, the Assistant Director of Police Services at the university, and he said that campus police were not issuing tickets to anyone, but that they did speak to over 40 students regarding campus policies, and they learned that public awareness of them was not where it needed to be.
From what we learned in this last enforcement is there's a lot of people who aren't really educated on the policies or where they can and cannot ride their bikes or skateboard.
As you can see behind me, these walkways are very narrow, which can make going between classes very difficult, especially when riding a bike or a skateboard. However, I talked to one bike riding student who said he wasn't aware of any police-backed enforcement programs.
We don't have a license to ride our bicycles, so I see it kind of difficult to write a ticket for somebody who's doing something wrong on their bicycle. But I'm not sure if they have some sort of a program or like regulations based on that. I've never heard of it.
One of the things we want to do first is be fair and educate our campus community on where this stuff is, but we also want to get the university to do a better job at getting the information out to our faculty, students, and staff.
UNR has a campus bicycle and walking map that outlines where students can and cannot ride their bikes. Renwick also said police will continue their enforcement events through the end of next semester. Zachary Sheridan, the Reynolds School of Journalism.
Pizza with the police, pizza with the police, pizza with the police.
We're here at the Blind Onion located at the JOUR, where students and police officers discuss ongoing issues happening on and off campus.
I'd like to know why Officer Wilson was put on paid administrative.
Students and police officers gathered in eating free pizza and having an open discussion over recent events. Student Ryan Baldwin tells us why he thinks it's important for students to attend.
Because with all the issues that have been going on and off campus, it seems like a lot of the communication has been primarily one-sided, coming from the administration or from the UNR PD.
Month or so.
And so I figured it would be a good way to see, to be able to get our voices out and see how the UNR PD responds to student voices.
On the other hand, police officers do their best to listen so they can strengthen communication between the department and students. Officer Barry tells us what his years of experience has taught him and goals are as a police officer.
What my last 35 years of law enforcement has taught me is that, especially in interaction with the community and the people that we serve around campus, is that for me personally, my goal is to always seek to understand before I seek to be understood. And in order to understand, I have to be willing to listen, ask questions, and make sure that any decisions that I'm making is based on the totality of the circumstances.
Wintermaster housing begins on December 22nd and runs until January 20th, 2018. The rate for winter break housing is $520, which doesn't include additional costs of parking, books, and classes.
I'm planning on going home for the winter. I was going to take a class, but it was really expensive.
Some students want to take Wintermaster classes but can't because of high prices. Transfer student Isabel Meza tells us more.
I also think it's really expensive, the amount that they're charging for not even a month, like probably a little around 4 weeks to live here, to charge that much. And on top of that, you're paying for the classes, and the class, because it's condensed, it's more expensive than a traditional class.
As you can see, some students feel indifferent about housing prices, but faculty members think it's a great thing. In fact, for the first time ever, UNR is set up to open a second dorm hall this wintermaster. I'm here at Peavine Hall, where it was recently announced that it is the second dorm to be open for the wintermester to accommodate more students. I had the chance to speak with the housing coordinator, Jerome Mesa, who tells us why this is an exciting time for faculty and students.
I'm just excited to see how many students are really trying to get a wintermester course done. This is a good thing.
Even though some students can't afford to stay for wintermester, faculty members are ecstatic for the students who can afford it, because now there's another dorm to accommodate more students who want to stay on top of their education.
We've never needed to keep 2 halls open for winter break before, and this is exciting. This is a good situation to happen. It's a good opportunity for us as a university to help students complete more credits, and we're loving it.